Hi, I'm Iris Zinck, and while I have been involved with these virtual shows since they got started in the summer, this has been my first experience actually judging one. So I am very excited and grateful to be part of the North Atlantic region in Europe Joint Regional Qualifier, Paws Across the Sea. We have a lot of sponsors for this event. I believe the top cat in show is going to get a prize from Susie Cat. We also have a special prize for the top 3 cats in every class in my ring from my club, Nemo. They will get a $20 Amazon gift card. And now we're going to go into our championship cats. My 15th best championship cat is a Singapore. One of the things that makes these guys really stand out at a live show is their small size relative to the other cats, and you can't see that in a picture. But you can see that this baby has a wonderful muscular body. It's got well-defined facial markings, brilliant color to his eyes, nice large ears. You can see the barring marks on the inner front leg and that wonderful sepia agouti color and to his coat. He is lovely. He is a year old, and he is my 15th best cat in championship. I'm going to move myself so you can see this full picture. The best part of this picture isn't in it. This cat has a wonderful pose. He is looking up at a butterfly, and he looks like he's just going to go for it. I was so taken with the pose, with the rich mahogany color of the coat contrasting so beautifully with that sparkling white. You can see the squareness of his muzzle. You can just see the gentle curve to his profile. He is a lovely example of a Maine Coon. He is only 10 months old, and today he is my 14th best cat in championship. Blue on blue on blue, a Blue Point Siamese with sapphire eyes on a pale blue background that make those sapphire eyes pop. She is as elegant as they come. You can see the flat profile, the beautiful boning, just absolutely gorgeous. She is 11 months old, and she is my 13th best cat in championship. This gorgeous white odd-eyed Persian is only 8 months old in this picture. He takes my breath away. Look how beautifully he is presented, and look at the balance of color between the amber eye and the blue eye. One thing I wish were slightly different about this photo is I wish the background was darker so that you could see how beautifully that white coat stands out against a darker background. You can see it in the tail. You can see how full that coat is and how sparkling white he is. He is absolutely gorgeous. You can see he's got a muscular body that looks older than 8 months. Today, he is my 12th best cat in championship. Another gorgeous Persian. This girl is a year old, rich brown tabby coloration, full flowing coat, and look at that tail. Look at her pose. She's got this come hither look in her face and a very sweet expression with brilliant copper eyes, beautiful roundness and symmetry to her head, and tiny little ears. She is a year old, and she is my 11th best cat in championship. Wow. Look at the markings, intensity of color in the markings and the eye color. And look how the pose accentuates the roundness of this cat. There's roundness everywhere, roundness to her head, roundness to her pose, roundness to her eyes. She is just, in my book, drop dead gorgeous. And she is 3 years and 2 months old. So you can tell she is fully mature, and she is as good at, maybe she'll get even better I sure love what I see today. This girl is my 10th best in championship. And here we have a Tonkinese that I believe I have had the pleasure of judging in person. Wonderful, natural, solid, with brilliant eye color. You can see the gorgeous contrast of that eye color with that rich coat. You can also see how muscular he is and how solid, and how that rich brown color contrasts with the purple background. Today, he is my 9th best cat in championship. And now we come to 8th best. And wow, another stunner. This Abby just takes my breath away. Long, lithe, and elegant, and it's a male with the refinement of a female. The pose makes the picture for me. Look how that one paw up, as though he is posing to have his image sculpted in marble. Beautiful, large, expressive eyes and ears. You can see the clear coat and rich ticking. This is just an Abbey that does Abbey to perfection. He is my 8th best cat in championship. Now, there were 2 gorgeous Cornish Rex in championship, and I wanted to use both, but this one I really liked a little better. I loved the density of her coat. It looked to me as though it would feel a little denser than the other girl's coat. I love the richness of her pattern contrasting with the white. I love the nice erect ears, the beautiful egg-shaped head, the nice tuck up and the arch to her back. She is just a stunning Cornish Rex, and she is 1 year old and my 7th best cat in championship. Phenomenal Burmese, 2 years old, rich, deep sable coat that I wish I could run my fingers through. Gorgeous gold eyes. The body looks like it would be surprisingly heavy if you picked it up, and I would just love to pick her up and give her a hug. Such a sweet, sweet face. Fabulous, fabulous example of the Burmese, my 6th best cat in championship. Another wow kitty, and a Halloween kitty, since I'm doing this on Halloween. We've got gorgeous black with fabulous sheen to it, contrasting with those brilliant copper eyes, very refined features, beautiful symmetry to the head, tiny little ears. It all comes together into a gorgeous package, one hell of a nice exotic. Today, he is 2 years old, and he is my 5th best cat in championship. Gorgeous Somali against a black background, which really brings out the brilliance of that bronze coloration. Look at the tail, how full it is, how beautiful the ticking is, the large expressive eyes, the big ears, and that wonderful pose. She is just looking over and saying, "Hey, come see me." She is gorgeous. She is my 4th best cat in championship. My favorite color, silver patch tabby in white, wrapped up in a Devon Rex package. Look at that pose, head cocked to one side, as if to say, you just gotta look at me and love me to pieces. Beautiful definition to the 3 curves to that head. Wonderful wave. You can see it everywhere. I'm not seeing any sparse or bare spots on this girl. And she is just, her eyes are just exquisite. I love the green eye color contrasting with the silver patch tabby markings. Today, she is my 3rd best cat in championship. I bred Russian Blues for many years, and this girl just took my breath away. She's only 8 months old, You can see silver tipping. You can also see that the base of the hair is darker than silver. So she just sparkles where the light hits her. She has gorgeous ears set as much to the side as on the top of the head, nice and broad at the base. Brilliant emerald eyes. But what I like most about this cat is she has the classic Russian blue smile. Just look at her. She's smiling out at you. She is my second best cat in championship. Some things get better as they get older, and this kitty is one of them. He is 3 years old, and he looks it, and he is absolutely drop dead gorgeous. Look at the breadth of that head, and yet it is still perfectly round. The brilliance, rich copper intensity of those eyes, the muscularity of that body. He must feel like he has his own personal trainer having him work out every day, because look at those muscles, look at the breadth of that chest. He just takes my breath away, and he is my very best cat in championship. I have an uncredited thank you to another member of the NAR and Region 9 event team. I would like to say thank you to Patty Jacoberger for stepping in at the last minute and helping us out with our PowerPoints when we fell behind. And thank you everybody for participating in this show and the Spectator's Choice.